The village of Rivington dates from an early settlement around 620 AD. The name means tun or town by the rough hill. This refers to the nearby Winter Hill. The village is located at the junction of the upper and lower Rivington reservoirs. Until the 19th century, Rivington was a rural village built around what is now the village green. Rivington Church is built on a hill known as Chapel Croft. An earlier chapel on this site was named in a deed by Margaret Pilkington and her son Robert in 1476. The current church remains primarily as rebuilt in 1616, with some alterations and restorations in the late 19th century. The church is built of sandstone with large quoins, some measuring 5 feet at the corners. It is a small plain building with three light windows on each side. There is also a nonconformist Unitarian chapel in the village. Built in 1703, it is one of the earliest in Lancashire. It is a plain, rectangular construction, built of local stone, and has a small bell tower. It is of great historical importance, and English Heritage restored its interior in 1990. Rivington Castle was built as a scale replica of Liverpool Castle at Coblow Hillock, near the lower Rivington Reservoir. Only a small number of stonemasons and labourers worked on the site, and the build, slow in progress, was abandoned in 1925 after Lord Leverhulme's death. It is apparent from walking around Lever Castle that Leverhulme's vision is a scaled-down replica with its tight, virtually impregnable corridors. The landscape is dominated by Rivington Pike, which stands high on Rivington Moor. The landmark Pike Tower is a Grade II listed building on the summit. It was built with a wooden roof, 3 windows and a door which are now blocked up. Its single room is 13 feet square with a stone flagged floor. It was built as a hunting lodge in gritstone and was completed in 1733. Today you can see signs of early graffiti, some dating back to the 1800s. Rivington was dramatically changed by the construction of the Anglesark, Upper Rivington, Lower Rivington and Yarrow reservoirs, which were built to provide Liverpool's water supply. The Rivington Pipe Scheme was undertaken by Thomas Hawksley between 1850 and 1857. The scheme was to construct 5 reservoirs, a water treatment plant and a 17-mile pipeline to storage reservoirs at Prescott. Construction of the reservoirs led to a decrease in the population when farms were cleared, the valley flooded and property in the western part of the village demolished. The Dovecote Tower, usually known as the Pigeon Tower, was built in 1910 by Lord Levyhulme as part of his extensive estate. The first 2 floors were home to ornamental doves and pigeons. At the top was a small sitting room that was used as a lookout over the boating lake. The 3 floors are linked by a solid stone staircase that runs up the semicircular spine of the building.